Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Room. Today we have JURIN Asaya and Rapsody. This is behind the scenes, right? This is behind the scenes of the music video that I covered about a couple days ago. Somebody had mentioned it in the comments, and normally this would be something that I would do on Patreon or whatever, along with dance practices and everything else. I don't currently have a Patreon at this point in time. Um, I'm not worried about it. I mean, although there are some things that can only go on the Patreon, like Gorilla by ATs. Even though this is not an ATs video, I get it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to mention it, but that's an example of something that can't go on YouTube because they'll block it, so it'll have to go up on there. Um, but I'm just not in a rush to do any of that. Trying to build my following, my subscribers up on YouTube, trying to build a community where it's a safe place to talk and have conversation, and then I'll worry about other stuff on the back end. But I'm not really too focused on it now. It's not the priority of what I'm doing here. I do it because I like it, not because I need to cash out or get paid. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm doing it here. I'm interested. I'm interested. I've done some behind the scenes for other videos for them and for other groups as well. And it's always interesting to see how everything goes, how everything is planned out, you know, especially on solo projects. Do other members come to the set and visit and show love, or do they just kind of give her space and let her work? I don't know. I like their camaraderie, I guess, but I feel like it's deeper than camaraderie. Their family, their sisterhood. There we go. I like their sisterhood, so I feel like at some point somebody came on set to visit. I don't know. I'm just guessing because I think that they would show up for each other. I could be wrong, but I feel like they would. I'm also to see how her and Rhapsody interacted. I'm curious. So, and I don't want to speak for the person, but I got the impression that a few people kind of thought I was taking shots when I said, when I went on my authenticity rant. First and foremost, I go on my authenticity rant whenever it comes to rap. I don't care who it is and where it's from. So me going on an authenticity rap on a Kpop video or Xpop video is every day, right? But I also have a problem with authenticity when it comes to American rappers too. I know some rappers who don't live the life that they are rapping. I have issues with that. And I have issues with some of those same rappers calling themselves the best, but they didn't grow up in the way that they are talking. They didn't have to struggle the way that they are trying to make people believe that they struggled. They didn't have to go through those things that they're trying to make people believe that they go through those things. And yes, I get it. That's part of rap. It's part of rap now. I'll put it this way. It's part of rap now, but it's not part of the culture of which rap derives from, which is hip hop. That's not, it's not a part of the hip hop culture. Hip hop culture was about truth telling, about telling your side of the story. And yes, I know people will say, oh, well, R&B singers don't have to write their own lyrics, and they still, totally different thing. One, if you're a singer, your voice is your talent. If you're a rapper, your pen is your talent, and how you present it is also your talent. But it's your pen. That's the talent. You know what I'm saying? How you present it? Okay, because there are some people who write. There are some people who write for other artists, but if you ever listen to them try to deliver their own music, they can't do it. They don't have the voice. I get it, and I get it, right? But the pen for a rapper, for an MC, that's the talent. For a singer, you don't have to write your own songs. Your voice is the talent. Perfect example. Whitney Houston's biggest song, I Will Always Love You. She didn't write it. It's a Dolly Parton remake. Luther Vandross, 95% of his greatest songs are redos. They're covers. He didn't write them. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? Like, their voice is so talented. They will take your song and it will now be their song. And they won't, like, if I told you Dolly Parton wrote I Will Always Love You, and you're like, okay, I didn't know that. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Whitney Houston smashed that song, and it no longer belongs to whoever wrote it. It is now a Whitney Houston song, right? I'm going off the rails here, and I need to bring it back. So here we are with JURIN ASAYA, and I did pronounce her name mad wrong. I don't know why. I think I started off saying JURIN, and then I started reading the JURIN and the ASAYA together, and I just kind of broke it off. It was like Juria, and it's like, because there is a Juria in the group. She's one of the singers, and I believe she's a singer and she's the co-leader. But yeah, apologies for that. So here we go. JURIN. Behind the scenes with Rapsody. I really want to hear what they got to say. I really want to see the process. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Out of this world is space travel. New heights, I'm seeing new lights or change levels. More space is raised an exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go the extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you miss it.
JURIN definitely give a model, bro.
You want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I planned it. I'm kind of transmission.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to it.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Good. So nice.
I heard you are a new single, Daddy's Girl. Oh yeah, I love the song.
Thank you.
The lyrics is so cool.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah! はい、ということで今日は私の初めてのソロの曲 PS118 の撮影現場に来ています。今回はですね、ラプソディさんというめちゃめちゃかっこいいラッパーの方と一緒にフューチャリングをしていただけることになって日本で一緒に撮影をしてるんですけど、まだ初めの方のカットなんですけど、もうすでにめっちゃいい感じで今日がすごくずっと楽しみでした。
This track PS118 is me and JURIN of XG. We're just talking about like really being creative with space and outer space and being bigger than this world and
Very
thinking
creative.
outside of the box and really having no limits. You know, like we're otherworldly, we're alien, we're nothing you've ever seen before, and that's what makes us dope and special. It's a joy to create alongside of her. I think as an MC and a creative, like her pen is amazing. Like I'm inspired by, you know, how she creates with words and met similes, metaphors, and how we play off of each other, going 8-bar verses, and she's rapping and I'm coming right behind. You know, this is really what hip hop is about: creating together, community, being creative in your words, and we outside the box. We over there, over the moon.
I never really got to look at Rapsody. Rapsody's pretty. Rapsody's pretty. JURIN is just attractive.
今回は
Super
なんか
attractive.
初めてのやっぱソロということで
The context too,
で
they're
は
killing
見
me.
せれない自
In a
分
good
の
way,
性として
not
の
a
なん
bad
か
way. I
こ
love the
う見
context.
せれるものを今回見せたいなと思ってラップの曲だったりとか歌詞もそうなんですけど今回の衣装だったりこのヘアメイクもそういうのをちょっとコンセプトにしてやってみました。なので久しぶりに黒髪でこの感じがカムバックしましたメイクはスモーキーな感じで服もちょっとシンプルに今までの XG ではなかった感じにしてみました。
Shooting is going amazing. There are a lot of creative, exciting, beautiful shots. I can't wait for y'all to see it edited and all put together. The cars that they brought out are amazing. Playing with shadows. Man, this video is going to be one of those videos that you're going to remember forever. And you're going to watch over and over and over and over again to figure out how they did it so fly.
I just heard they got the DeLorean in here.
Pursue the caution, cause the G's can make you nauseous. XG's the group of Martians. You know when I'm rapping,
I love that shot in the video.
No nonsense, and they know that the flow cosmic. You rap or not. I'm just floating on a track like an astronaut. And I'm done.
次は片足だけでいい。両足じゃなくて、黒で切る。そう、このまま2、3程度でしょ。半分に。いいね。半倍まで。
You know when I'm rocking, you get blasted. blasting in the process, no nonsense, and they know that the flow cosmic. You rap or not, I'm just
Yeah,
floating on
I
the
like
track
that.
like
The
an
one leg.
astronaut. And I'm dunking on your planet when I pass the rock. I got a vision when I drop it, so you gotta listen. Making a movie like Apollo mission.
唇のコレオだと思っていて、なんか唇がこうやってこうやったりとか、絵が生きてるか死んでるかの話だから、やっぱ手足じゃない。そこに曲げて。
大丈夫かなもう
全然
いっぱいこれやっちゃう
ああ、ケンちゃん、よきアプローチインザマンション。いろんなパレットがあった方が最終的に塗りやすい。
That's true.
休憩時間なんかずっと一
The
人
more
で
good takes, the more polished. Yeah.
喋る人がいないよいるけどでも今日夜スタとココナが来てくれるかもって言ったので
Ah, see, there we go.
ここでおしまいだすってこれから町の方に移動します頑張るぞ
Hey, Maya came. Nice. Who else? Okay,
あら
Kona.
本当に素敵だね
Caesar.
あんたね
ねえ、衣装チャンネルじゃん、チャンネル。ちょっとごめんなさい。もう一回いきます。シャネルじゃん、シャネル。ジュンちゃんの応援しに来ました。
Destination out of this world is space travel. New heights, I'm seeing new lights, so change levels. More space is race and exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go to extra
かっこよすぎて
やばいやばいやばい。
色なんかやばいマジでいい
moving away that a planet. I'm cutting transmission.
Make the planet shift with my gift. I'm an alien. Birthed by the sun.
So cute.
Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium. Surface level rap. I ain't never been as lame as them. Gamma ray rap. Put the light to the mic. Yeah. Distance between me and them. I'm a light year.
マジで可愛かったよ。めっちゃめっちゃ僕ねがめっちゃ漏れてたが謎にむくんでた。
Thank you. I had to.
I get around like Josh. I be traveling.
Oh, they gave her a vinyl. That's crazy.
That's where the rays are. You set the bar too low. That's why we
So
raise
humble.
ours.
I love that. I love their interactions.
Gotta play Mars. I just do what I do and I do till we paid off.
腹どれぐらいがいいか聞いて。
Even them helping out on set is fire, bro. I love it.
イエーイ
Man, this is gonna go crazy. I already know it. So, likewise. The coaching is great. Thank you for creating it. Get some rest.
Rapsody short as hell.
はい、ということで今日は私の初のソロの PS118 の撮影でしたジュリンをしてなんか見せられるものみたいなのをすごく考えてすごく楽しかったです。ま
I
た
think that's important, though.
こう一年
I think that's important to
自
be
分で
able
もそういうことが
to
できるし
show
届けることができるんじゃない
yourself differently
かな
as an individual than you are in a
歌
group.
詞もすっごくかっこよくてラプソディさんもめちゃめちゃかっこよかったので楽しみです初めてのソロの曲ということでアラファーズの皆さんに気に入っていただけたらとても嬉しいです
No, they will.
大好き
If they understand who actually is and they like y'all, they'll definitely fuck with this.
I feel the draft.
All right. I hope I didn't screw up anything. No, but this is fire. I love this, and I love the complimentary things that they had to say. Why is it not playing? The complimentary things that they were saying about each other, I thought were really, really cool. Yeah, this thing is so weird. I don't know if it's just my computer or if this is what YouTube is doing. Even though when I play YouTube from my phone sometimes, when the reels reset, they freeze. So I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. No, but I definitely liked what she said at the end. I just wanted to show you guys who JURIN was, you know, basically as a solo artist, away from the group. I feel like every solo artist needs to be able to do that in some shape, form, or fashion. Show you who I am outside of the group. So show you that I do have an identity. I do have personality. I do have something that I can offer you from an artist and musical standpoint that doesn't necessarily fall directly in line with what I do with the group. And you see it sometimes where sometimes people break away from a group and it feels like the same thing. I.e., for those that listen to music like this, Phil Collins and Genesis. Two different groups, two different, same sound sometimes, but different context as far as what they'll handle as far as themes. I feel like Genesis can be a little deeper, a little bit more musicality, and I feel like Phil Collins can sometimes be heavier as far as theme and more personal. Like, I believe In the Air Tonight is not a Genesis song, but a Phil Collins song. You know what I'm saying? Or I believe that Mama, which is a very deep song, by the way. It's a song about from the Babies. I'm sidetracking, right? But if you were to listen to that, it's an interesting song because it's a song about the baby's point of view before being aborted. Even the beat is a heartbeat. It's crazy. You'll watch it, listen to it, whatever, and then, yeah. But that's neither here nor there. I'm getting off track. I'm all over the place today. But I think that's very important, circling back. I think it's very important for an artist, especially coming from a group with such personality, with such appeal, to be able to set yourself apart. So that when you do step out on your own, people, A, kind of know who you are, know what to expect, know what they're going to get, but also know that they're not just going to get the same thing that they get from the group, right? And I think that's important. So she nailed that. She nailed that aspect of it. Chef's kiss. I love seeing the interaction. Again, I know of Rapsody as an artist. I've never seen her behind the scenes as an actual person. And I know that it can be different to see the artist as an actual person behind the scenes and how they move, how they interact, how they especially interact with the other artists that they're working with. She was super gracious, super humble, super cool, super kind, very patient. JURIN was the same way in reciprocation. I love when the girls came on set, they all had a moment, because I was wondering, like, okay, so now that the girls are on set, I know she feels more comfortable with her girls, but does she also bring Rapsody into the fold? And yes, she did. They had a hug, they had a nice talk conversation. They gifted her a signed signed vinyl. That's a beautiful thing, man. And I love that for them. I would love to do more of these, and I think I know I started somewhere else doing the behind the scenes, doing the X-Files. I even started doing the mixtapes on here. I need to get back to that too. I've just been so overwhelmed. I want to give you content, but I know it can't be how I was doing it before, where I would just dump 12 to 15 vids at a time. I just don't have the time to do that, but I can. Hey, this is cool, or this just came out yesterday. Let me record it and throw it up. Hey, I got, this was only 8-minute video, right? I can knock this out. Any editing that I need to do, I can edit it down. I can put it up, and that way you can consume it and you can have it. And it's not like, oh, well, you got to wait 2 weeks because I want to make this a full drop and everything else. So rather, like, I could record it and then it'll just sit there. Like, even I know in the last drop, you saw me like 3 different costume changes or different hoodies or whatever. That's because they were recorded on like 3 to 4 different days. Some days I was feeling it, some days I wasn't. Some days somebody told me that the volume was really low, I think on an entertainment video. And I only did one video in the outfit just because you clearly see I'm not into it. I'm rambling again, but all that to say, I will try to drop more often. I will try to drop what's prevalent or what's more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm really good with words, but I just can't find it today. I will drop what's more immediate. So like if something comes out, like the Stray Kids video, it dropped late. Did I drop that? I think I did. Stray Kids video dropped, I think about maybe 17 hours before I recorded it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm here. I got my setup. This is the reason why I have my setup, so that if I need to drop something, I can drop it whenever I want. Like, all right, I got home from work. Stray Kids dropped 2 hours ago. All right, let's record it. Drop it. So I'm going to try to do that more. And, also like, comment, subscribe. It's crazy because I'm getting 1,000 views on some of these videos, right? Even like 90 or 900 or whatever, 50 or 2. I'm pretty sure the 2 people who watched it aren't subscribed. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. That way you can always know when I drop. You can always get it fresh. You can always get it soon. You could even make a playlist of videos that I've done if you want a long ride or a long trip and you happen to enjoy my voice. You could do it that way. But subscribe. You don't want to subscribe? Cool. But just leave a like, drop a comment, get these engagements up. Let's have a conversation. I'd love to have a conversation. I don't always have my notifications on my phone, but I do check regularly, right? I do. Yeah, I do. I check regularly, especially when I know I drop. So I'll respond, I'll answer. You can even look at the comments on past videos. I respond and I answer. Or, at the very least, I acknowledge that I've seen it and I appreciate it. Even the bad comments. I think I had one bad comment before, and they had a different type of opinion than me. So I didn't get all huffy puffy. I'm not going to get all upset. You're allowed to have your opinion, which is fine. Like I said, this is a safe place. We can have a conversation. I just basically just explained my point of view, and, that was it. There wasn't any back and forth. Wasn't any of that. Because I believe you can have a conversation and disagree. Like, it doesn't have to be at each other's throat, just because we disagree. But all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Until I see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. That's a bar, by the way. How can I not hit that bar, especially on this video with these ladies when all they do is drop bars? So I had to do that. Right. But until I see you again, please be safe. Take it easy. And love each other. That's a new one. Love each other. I don't think I've said that before. That just came off the top of the head. I don't know. But peace.